Hello dear viewer, I am leesusss, and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun. Warriors of the Eternal Sun, not just one of them, there's 4 of them. Warriors. Right, I've done some, actually been a while since I've played, but I've done some work off screen. Shush about the swamps. We'll hide in here away from the rampaging civilians. I've done some work to up the level with these guys a little bit. We made some progress, and we're going to try and get a bit further this time through the first area, because we haven't gone very far yet. I mean, let me see if I can remember all my controls. We still haven't left this central area, this central part of the map. That's because everywhere else is bloody dangerous. But we'll do that soon. But first we need to do one last thing in this area to try and push our levels up a bit. So, first of all, let's have a little look at our fearless team members. So, Rampage the Dwarf's been doing quite well. Level 3 now. It's got a very healthy 22 health points. Now, when you go up a level, you get assigned a random increase in health points. So, it's not always going up by 6 or going up by 8 or anything else. So you can get unlucky sometimes, and I think there's a bias towards certain classes. So warriors tend to get more health every time they go up a level. But Rampage is doing quite well. Up to 22 points now, very nice. He's got a way to go before he gets to the next one, but he now has, he's now got a bow, so as you go up in level you can then buy new things from the shop. I think it's a bit like, you must be this tall to ride this roller coaster. You can only buy certain items when you get to a certain level. So now we can buy bows, and bows are far superior to slings, and not everybody can use them. So he's doing quite well right now. Aki is up to level 3 as well, because it's easier for him to go up a level. He's got not so far to go for the next one. He can now have 2 spells, so he's got a light and a darkness, effectively the same thing. They're a way of blinding enemies. I've forgotten what I've shown you before, so apologies if I'm repeating things, but there you go. He's now got a hammer, and he's still got a mace, and he's got a chainmail shirt, because he can wear that, which will be a bit more protection. Armor class 3. So what's the armor class on these? 3, and armor class 2 on the elf, and I think it's because of his high dex. Yeah, it probably is. Fodder's very high dexterity means he's got extra dodging ability, adds to his armor class. So he also has, this is the benefit of having an elf, is that they are good warriors. They're less squishy than like a thief or another wizard, and you can wear armor. So you've got a very nice spear. He's got a +1 spear, because they just tend to give. I don't know what difference is between the swords and the axes and the spears, but I like the spear as a weapon for the elf, even if he's in the front row. Anyway, he's got a bow as well, of course, and he's got a shield now as well. Everyone's got a shield as far as that goes. Unfortunately, though, this is the blooming trouble with elves, though. It still hasn't got up to level 2. It takes so many points to make it go up to level 2. It's pretty tricky. And then we've got Darkfairy at the end, who's now level 2, and on her way towards level 3. Now has 2 spells. She has the magic missile, and the sleep spell. So much like Aki has, and is still stuck with a bit of wood and a bit of leather, appropriately for weapons. So let's go leave camp. What we're going to do now, we're going to head back up to the everyone's at a rest. We're going to head back up to the dungeon behind the waterfall. We're going to go all the way through it this time. Such good music. I also forgot one other technique that I haven't been using enough, which is that as I'm walking along, I'm tapping the B button, because it means that often if an enemy just starts to come onto the screen, we will detect them by doing this fast enough we actually look for them. Sorry, and didn't turn up, but it means that you're just likely to get ambushed. Even if it means that, if you see an enemy coming and you start to get ready to fire at them and they're too far away, you can always cancel and then start to attack again. But the point is that you've already spotted them by tapping on the B button to get your missile attack working. Anyway, we're going to work our way through this dungeon again. Everyone's back, and hopefully we can kill these things a bit easier this time. Come on, guys, come over here. Come on. I'm not even taking any damage. Ow! I said don't take any damage, thank you very much. Stupid dwarf. Never mind. We can heal him fairly easily. We can just rest in here. And by resting, I'm not dodging around enough. I haven't played for a while, so you need to dodge more in this game. You don't give them a chance to hit you, and then they don't take any damage. There we go. And it also means that the other troops are more likely to kill it than Rampage doing it, which means the other people will get XP as well. Anyway, yeah, we'll work our way through here, and when we rest, I can't know if I showed you before, but if the cleric is resting with a cleric who's alive and well, will give you some healing depending on how powerful your cleric is. Doing alright. Depending on how healthy, how good your cleric is, you'll get some healing for your troops. So it doesn't take as long to rest. Anyway, let's get to the end and then I'll bring you back before we head into the next part of the cave. Oh, finally goes up a level. Let's try not to die in the process. It's good progress. Come on, Albert. Doesn't like the shot from Dark Fairy. Right, okay, we've cleared this place out. Apart from the gelatinous cube, which I can't be bothered with. Right, now I'd actually forgotten something. Which is that there was here a mini dungeon, which is interesting. I thought this was another big dungeon when I'd forgotten about it entirely, but when I first played it, I remember thinking this might be a big dungeon in here, but it's not. It's a little dungeon that leads to the outside, and we can then mess around the plateau upstairs. Now, what I do vaguely remember about this is that most of these rooms suck. So first of all, we're going to go outside. Okay, so we're back in the wild again. We're up on top of the plateau here. We can't go very far, but there's different creatures up here we can fight, which is kind of cool. First we're going to do is we're going to save. There we go. And we're going to go back in here, because from what I remember, it's horrible in here, and I may well die. So there might be some loot, but probably not very much. Oh, Christ! It's a weird collection of creatures in here. Get off! I can't even see what you are. I can't move or anything, which is really frustrating. I'm going to get out of here. Stop it! Guys! It's because they've got multiple attacks. Is the problem. So there's just a random collection of creatures in here. Which is probably not much use. Yes, okay. No, we're not going to change the spells. Oh! I can actually do 2 spells for... I might be able to do 2 spells for fodder now. But we're going to worry about that later. It's not that important. Yeah, this is what I remember, is that there's a bunch of horrible crap in this dungeon here. And probably not much of any use. And it's horrible positioning, like you walk into that room, and immediately there are enemies to your side, and you can't dodge around, you just got to fight them. Yeah? And, yeah, not much fun, really. But I thought there was something in here. We'll go back and investigate some of these rooms again. I thought there was something useful in here. So we went in that one. That was horrible. That's the gargoyles. Trolls. No. Definitely not. Zombies. A lot of them, though. We should be able to fight zombies. Okay, we cleared the zombies out. A little bit of XP. We didn't take any damage because we could dodge around. Zombies aren't very high-level creatures, are they? Well, it depends on the game, actually. Some games, zombies can be quite dangerous because they're incredibly strong. What is this? Oh, it's garbage. Is what it is in here. Something like wasps. Oh, scorpions. How lovely. Let's not. Yeah. Because like he can't just walk into a room and then get immediately mullered by the first scorpion thing coming around the corner. Let's have a little look around. Is there anything else useful in here? So we know that one's horrible. That's the zombies. It might be horrible as well. So yeah, so in some games zombies are dangerous because they're very strong. There might be some more zombies to our right, I'm not sure. I can't worry about it. Yeah, someone's taking hits. No, it isn't. Only Rampage is taking hits from the front. But I shouldn't imagine there's anything useful in here. There's nothing nice, but I guess we could use this as a... I think I remember using it as like a testing, like a practice ground. This is where we came in, okay. Yeah. As like somewhere to practice my skills, but only in certain rooms. Because certain creatures are fine, like zombies. But others are just horrible. You know, I don't want to... Yeah, there's nothing useful in here, is there, really? Yeah. Oh! No. There might be some loot in here, but I don't think so. So we're not going to bother. Yeah? What we'll do instead is we'll go up here. We'll rest the party again. No. Yes. Can we add... We can now add 2 sleep spells. Very useful. Right, we'll rest these guys up. Aki can lay hands on the dwarf. He doesn't like it, but it heals him. Then we'll save the game. Save often is the... it can't save in things, but we're now going to try and find some... Wow. There you go, we're in trouble already. I was pressing the B button there. Okay, we're going to try and get a hit on. I keep disengaging and re-engaging in combat to get them close enough. Okay. Yeah, there's a particular creature up here that I want to fight, which will be very good for some XP. Now, originally I was thinking it'd be nice to get fodder to level up by fighting this particular creature. If we can find it, if it spawns... But really, anyone could benefit from it. If we can get Dark Fairy to kill it, it would also be good. Anyone needs to be pushed up a level. I mean, really... Oh, I didn't even see you were that close to be... must be reached, but there we go. Rampage is going to go up levels on his own. Yeah, and so is Aki, because they're in the sort of the front line. Oh, he's going to go down at this rate, the dwarf. Not the dwarf, the elf. I'm really kind of surprised they can hit him, because he's got a fairly good armour class. I guess actually in the great scheme of things, he isn't a great armour class, and he should be at the back. He's got better armour class than these guys. He hasn't got much health. Anyway, every little helps. We can always heal up again. This is basically what I've been doing off screen. Is this sort of stuff. Just to get the levels go up. Get the levels go up. Yes, English. English is one of my languages, but not one I'm very good at. A flying viper and some giant racers. Sure. Right. Now, we'll see what we can do with these guys. Get some spells ready. We'll leave... I don't think they can get through here on our left-hand side. Not easily. So we'll leave Rampage here as a little wall. Ooh, it's really weird with the targeting for the spells, Because I guess they're all in range, but some of that one threw a resist roll, maybe. I don't know. By the way, yeah, as soon as anything's asleep, it is super vulnerable to any attack, really, which is why we do it. So the way to fight really dangerous creatures, look at Fodder's little face, is to stun them or blind them, and then you beat the living crap out of them with somebody. Is the way you do it. That's the best way to get the levels up. It seems cheap, and you know what? It is cheap, but we need to, because we're punes. We're puny scrubs. You know what? You can skip a go. Hit it with your stick. Good job. There we go. Right. Actually, we'll put Rampage on, and we'll continue to hunt up here. Oh, a new one, a huge beast man. That wasn't what I was after, but that's fine. Different sort of music, by the way. More dramatic music. Okay, so is this going to work? I hope so. It should be able to. We've still got Aki's blind spell if we need to. You pressed the wrong... You colossal idiot. I pressed the wrong button. Never mind. We'll try... Yeah, we'll go with Fodder's sleep spell instead. Bugger. Okay. We're going to lose some people at this rate if we can, if we're not careful. Not if we can. I know we can. I'm well aware of what we can do here. Right. Come on. These chumps are in the way. There we go. Right. Now. Get your stick out. And you can get your bow back out again. Get smacking. No, wrong button again. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? So, you guys are going to skip. So, from what I remember, watch me get it wrong. This guy should be stunned, blinded for quite a long time, and he's really not going to do anything at all. It'll wear off at some point. I think we better probably suffer him up a little bit, because these guys aren't doing anything. I'm going to smack it at him and nothing's happening. There we go. So his noodle arms isn't going to do anything with that stick. Oh dear. It's just the best way to get the XP up by kicking the hell out of a creature that can't move or see. Oh my god. Well, Aki got the level up instead. It's fine. That's good. We got experience. Right, we got a little bit more. 154 gold pieces. Nice. Bit of a reward as well. Not got anything to spend it on, but we will do later. Some of the special items later can get a bit expensive. I always forget my wand if I need to, my lightning wand. But I'm not wasting that on a room full of blooming trolls and scorpions and all the rest. I think that, you know, those rooms in there, I've got to find I was so disgusted with them, the fact there's nothing in there, that I never actually fought those rooms. I think I always ignored them. Even when I was quite high level, I just never bothered in there. Because by the time you're high level enough to deal with them, you don't want to. Because it doesn't give you enough XP. Oh, you stay back, Fodder. And you, madam. Yeah, you don't want to deal with them. It's just not. There's just no benefit from the XP. The sort of creatures that are in there are horrifying. Like trolls that heal and things that poison you, and it's just not worth it, you know. It is strange though, isn't it? It's like it's a very bad dungeon. I forgot about down here. It's a very bad dungeon design. It's like, why are these? It's like one of those old games where I know it's an old game, but one of those old games where you know, you wander through a dungeon and there's just a weird collection of creatures in there. It doesn't really make any sense. It's like, why are these creatures in here? Why are they living there? They don't leave this room. Oh, jeez. I've never seen a giant crab before. Giant leech I've seen before. Giant crab? I don't honestly remember seeing that ever. Have we got any more spells? So we've only got a sleep spell. But that's fine. How funny that we've never seen so. Oh, we've got another blindness spell. Right. Send this crab to sleep, please. Gonna sleep with the fishies. Literally. Okay. He's a greedy dwarf, isn't he? That's a greedy dwarf. You didn't need to kill it. Let someone else kill it. You know, give someone else a chance. Leech is quite nasty, actually. Yeah, but I mean, why are these creatures in here? What are they eating? What are they living off? They're just standing around in the room, waiting for a dungeon, like a hero to turn up and fight them. It does seem odd, doesn't it, really? You know? So the question is there a reason behind that? Or is it bad game design? We shall find out later, won't we? Right, we really need to sleep here, I think, really. We need to rest these guys up. And probably save as well. Yeah, he's gone up a level. So we're now... we've got level 2 spells. So resist fire. Silence stops spellcasters and other things. You don't often see spellcasters in the game. But you can silence them by doing that. And we've got bless and blight. So they're both they're buffed with a weakness. I think we'll probably take bless. We might be able to take a third. No, we can't take a third level 1 yet. We can take 1 level 2 and 1 level 2 level. Okay, 2 level 1s. Fine. Okay. Did we do this already? We did it already. No. So Dee needs to go up a level now. She's the one missing out right now. We need to give her. Yeah, we need to give her a level. So we can probably bless her and then give her the give her the power up. Give her the power up so she can kill something a bit more easily. A female beastman. How very progressive. Dark Fairy is really close to going up a level. I don't think we're going to meet what I'm trying to meet, which is a black dragon. Is what I'm trying to find. And as terrifying as a black dragon is, it's not very terrifying when you can put it to sleep and or blind it and then beat the snot out of it with bricks and sticks, essentially, because it's so incapable of doing anything once you've blinded it. Come on, somebody, please, for goodness sake. Is she getting up a level? No. Get in there. Get in there, I guess. And as Dark Fairy beats the last sleeping snake to death with a stone from her sling, she finally goes up a level. Oh, it's hardly the impressive what do you call it? The impressive black dragon kill I was hoping for, but never mind. Unfortunately, though, although because Aki gets his spells as a gift from his deity, but of course Dark Fairy has to find them as scrolls and then read them. We don't have level 2 scrolls yet, but we will do soon, hopefully, because we're about to go and risk our neck by crossing the river into the more dangerous area, and we'll see what we can find over there. But I forgot to mention, as we're going back through this dungeon, we have to do it in reverse, which is kind of trickier than the other way, because you've got to remember, when you first come in, you know the sort of safe routes that you can take, to dodge around and get behind the enemies to hit them from the side like this and back off, but of course that all changes when you have to do it in reverse. Luckily, of course, we are tougher now. That's a very strange noise. Did someone go up a level now? I don't think so. Yeah, Rampage took a little bit of damage from a tiger beetle there, but I couldn't retreat too far. If I'd retreated too far, I had the risk of meeting like the owlbears coming away. I'm not actually going to go and fight the owlbears because they're a bit too much.